be able to show you. Can you see that there now? So there's still a lot of time to be able to create a deeper C-curve in this nail. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm now going to free edge file, and as I've said, I'm going to do my surface finishing with the electric file. Okay? I'm checking that acrylic is dry, it's what we call a porcelain tap. It's still got a bit of a dense sound, which means it's still slightly wet, so we'll just give it another minute. Anybody got any questions at this point? Yes? It's a medium armband. Medium. Obviously, when we find medium coarse, we find that coarse sometimes, obviously, in the wrong hands could create even more damage to natural nails. So a medium is a safe bet. Obviously, the speed's turned right down, and whatever e-file it is that you use. Which one do you use? Okay, the other thing that I didn't mention as well is the new Young Nails dust extraction. The actual dust extraction is only designed for 2 of the electric files in the market. So what we've got in here is we've got the Young Nails e-file. We also have the MT20. So the suction tube is only designed for those 2 at the minute. However, we're going to try and get these connections adapted to most or generally all e-files out there. Okay, so I'm going to do my free edge filing now with my manual file, making sure that the side is perfectly straight. One side, and then the other side. Always checking when you're filing that you go underneath, can you see that, so that it is parallel. That is so important. And almost, this is where you start to see the difference between a good-looking nail and a bad-looking nail. The fact that if you look at the side, if it droops on the underside, it takes 2 minutes for you to just get your file and go on the underside. This is a 150 file that I'm using, one of my favourites. It's not harsh, it's long lasting. Always take sharpness of the corners on the underside. Okay, client's perspective is imperative. Okay, so looking at the nail from the client's perspective can obviously change the whole look of the nail. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the bits of my file to a carbide bit. Okay? The carbide bit that I'm going to use is a medium grit. The good thing about the new suction, obviously, is the fact that we don't have to remove it to change the bits of the handpiece. I'm just sliding my bit into the handpiece. Now this is what we're talking about being able to reduce time on finishing a nail. I'm using the pulling technique to basically connect the pink and the white together. Can you all see what I'm doing there? You're probably thinking, well, you've used a big bead and now you're going to take it off. We need that big bead of product to create the smile line that we want to create.
I don't know if you can see there, but as the player is filing over that smile line, is getting sharper and sharper as she files down the pink product to make it level.
So if you look at the side now, what we're starting to see, that now where the pink was higher, when I'm I'm wanting to do is connect them together. How's that looking, Denise? You can see. Now obviously e-files have really been frowned upon in the industry, and this is where now we're here to try and change your thoughts and ways about using the electric file. Okay, so I've done that initially. Now I'm just going around the perimeter of the acrylic, smoothing it flush. So I want it to be totally flush to the side walls and the cuticle area.
You can see how little filing Kelly's had to do around that cuticle area because it's pressed in to the cuticle area with the brush initially when the product was wet. Sorry? Yeah, move on.
Vacuum's on, however you will see some little particles of the acrylic, and as I've said, the heaviness of the acrylic will not be sucked up through the suction. It's the airborne dust that the suction is picking up. Okay? So literally now, looking at that nail, sitivate the underside. Dust the area, buff the area, and apply a thin layer of finish gel, which is a finish gel top coat designed for both gel and acrylic. It's designed to give the look of a gel and an acrylic enhancement. It's a high gloss sheen that will stay shiny until it's filed off. Painted on like a polish. Minimal amount is needed of finished gel. Wrapped around the three sides of the free edge. Cured in the lamp. Okay, so kind of like that is the procedure of the reverse technique from start to finish. The natural nail was prepared with the e-file, with the suction on. It was then swiped with our sterilising product. It was then prepared with the protein bond. The pink acrylic was done with one bead, pressed flush to the cuticle, however kept thick towards the smile line area. Then with the free edge product, it was pushed up thicker towards the smile line and tapered thin towards the free edge. Filed after being pinched, just at the free edge, and then finished with the electric file and all of the surface of the acrylic. Any questions from anyone? Preparation time with the electric file should not exceed anything more than 7 minutes. Your application of both pink and white then shouldn't exceed 25 minutes on all 10 nails. The filing of your free edge then should be roughly about 10 minutes. Then to e-file then over the surface, and all of these times then should incorporate roughly about 50 minutes. Okay? So as long as you know that your application should obviously be done in a more skilled way so that there's minimal filing to finish. This is the key, and you can get that with the reverse technique. Okay? You should be able to apply your pink on all 10 and have minimal filing of the cuticle and sidewalls area because of the application. Okay? Denise, you just want to talk about young nails and the education in the UK?
Yes, if you are already a nail technician, you